Welcome back to the TechSpace, and just know, if you're still watching these tutorials, if you've watched all of them or most of them, you are a winner for real. Like, I honestly, when I make these videos, not many people watch them, and I make one every single year of a full course of C++, and I've made one for 2016, 2017, and now 2018, and every year I make them. They're not really that popular on my channel, and I want to mention that just because I do spend a decent amount of time making them, just because the people that do watch them, I don't care if one of you is watching and learning from this. If literally one person watches this and learns the concept of what I'm teaching and uses it in any sort of way, I'm happy. That's what I make these videos for, to teach people who want to learn, not get it in front of people who don't. So if you want to learn, subscribe to the TechSpace, because I'm always going to make those videos that are going to teach you. And if you have any suggestions from computer programming languages to courses to college courses, I will make a playlist specifically for you, just for being a subscriber to the TechSpace. Just let me know. Other than that, I have playlists on my channel you can check out if you do have any questions. But we're going to get straight into this next video, which is again on Boolean operators. This video is going to be really quick. Basically, Boolean operators, I should have went over in the first video, not first video, but in the video of variables. We talked about variables because different variables like integers, and we'll just write a few here, floats, strings, and we did characters, and we did doubles actually too. Now we're going to be going over Booleans. Now what a Boolean is, it just stores one of two values. If you know what a Boolean operator is, it is a true or false operator. It tells you if something's true, it tells you if something's false. So Boolean, we give it a name, and we can just say whatever. Just name it T. Boolean T is equal to true. And you don't use parentheses. I have no clue why I use parentheses. When you're doing Booleans, you don't use the parentheses, or not parentheses, you don't use commas. I literally cannot talk. So when you're using Booleans, you're declaring the value, whether true or false. Don't use any quotation marks to denote that. You just want to put either true or false in here. And it is pretty late. It is 11:22. You guys can see on February 5th. So it's pretty late. So you either put true or false in here, and obviously that's the only thing you can do because it's a Boolean operator, and that's all I have for this tutorial, and you're basically done. Booleans you barely ever use. So that's it. You can take note of it, but you probably won't use Booleans pretty much ever. But in this case, I mean, in obviously the case of a tutorial C++, you want to include it, and something I forgot, so I decided to make a full video on it. And besides that, I mean, there's nothing to talk about in this video other than that, so we can go on to the next video. But if you want to stay, I'm actually explaining something really fast about the beginning of the video. If you are here, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm uploading tons and tons and tons of content you can always learn something from, and literally anything. Like I said, if you have any suggestions, just let me know, and if I don't answer the first time, let me know again. And literally, the easiest way right now to get a hold of me would be either to mention me on Twitter. Just mention @ and I'll put my @ name right here. I'm not going to waste the time to spell out my old name, but you can either @ me on Twitter. My Twitter, that's my @ and here's my website for Twitter, or you can get a hold of me on Facebook, which is another easy way to get a hold of me. Other than that, you can always send me something. You can send me a question or a suggestion or a video. If you have any tutorial, like I said, suggestion for me, send me it. If you have any video suggestions and making, do you think my video wasn't good or something about it wasn't good, let me know. Anything other than that, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and we're going to go ahead and get into the next tutorial here.